Hello, Tawazani. Hey. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, something happened. So let's start. Let's do this again. All right. Tawazani, my name is Noma. Welcome to Learning with Noma, your online comprehensive classroom where we are changing our lives one lesson at a time. Today's lesson is about green and the blue candle. This is day 3 of our candle week. Sorry about the interruption. I just totally lost network there. I don't know what happened. But yeah, we are here. We're doing this, network or no network. We are gonna do it. Welcome back, everybody. And then, like I said, today is day 3 of our candle week. We are doing the blue and the green candle. Day 1 was the white and the yellow candle, and the video is on Instagram. On YouTube, the videos are separate. The white candle has its own video and the yellow candle has its own video. Day 2, we did the orange and the red candle. The video is here on Facebook and also uploaded on Instagram. If you are only following us here on Facebook, please take a moment and follow all the other social platforms on Instagram at Learning with Noma. And on YouTube, we are Learning with Noma. There's more content there. There's more videos. So you can go and learn more in the classroom, and of course here on Facebook, Learning with Noma. If you're struggling to find me on other platforms, please do visit my blog website, learningwithnoma.com. There you will find the links on the first page for follow us or follow me. You will see the link to the Instagram page and the link to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the questions, and thank you so much for those who are emailing me with more information. Like I said, it's Learning with Noma because we're learning together and we're growing together. So any information shared, any question that needs clarity, sometimes you ask a question and I also need to go and search for the answers. So the more questions you ask, the more knowledge I also get to gain. Today's lesson is about the blue and the green candle, but as always, I said those who have been following since day 1 of the candle week, it's gonna sound like deja vu every time I do the intro, but it's just to bring everybody into a space of understanding why we're doing the candle week and what inspired the candle week. So the quote for the week, Gogo Noma, spirit inspired. Just as the sun brings light to the physical world, a candle brings light to the spiritual world. Why are we doing a candle week? In the olden days, guys, it was very important for them to sit around the fire, and they would share knowledge, they would share stories. Storytelling started there. Wisdom was shared around those fireplaces. So when there's fire, our ancestors see it as a signal for a meeting, that we need to come together, we need to come discuss something, and we are calling them to come and also share the wisdom. It's a meeting, we discuss a situation and we come up with a solution together. So that's the reason why we bring the candle into prayer, into Upahla, because it's a fire element that we bring into our space when we are doing the ritual of Upahla or the ritual of prayer. And then for me, I've said again, with a candle, it's sort of like you taking a location drop in and saying to your ancestors, this is the space where I am, this is where I'm sitting, please come down, let's have a meeting together. So they see that fire and they come and they gather around your space, and there's light between you and your spirit world, and you're able to communicate what you need to communicate, and they are there listening, having a meeting with you. So that is why Candle Week was inspired for me to try and bring the candle element of it, especially for people who've been asking me in terms of Upahla. After the video I did on Upahla, it's on YouTube, so please do check it out. They just wanted to know, what color candle do I use, how do I use the candle, what if I don't want to use a candle, what is the significance of a candle in the ritual of me praying or me doing Upahla. That is why I ended up saying, you know what, let's just do a candle week, explain the colors, explain the significance of candle. So color, we're going to start first by explaining the color in itself and then go into the candle color that we are talking about. Color, it's color, they contain physical vibrations or energy vibrations that influences the way we see the world. And they contain planetary influences also. Planetary influences, we talk about the 9 planets in the universe. But like I said, here in Spirit and Candle, we talk about the 11 planets because we include the moon and the sun as 2 of the planets to the 9 planets that we are having. And we are also looking at color as the physical manifestation of the vibrations that are flowing around us. So that is why you will understand as I explain, or when we do the chakras, the week of chakras is coming, where we'll be explaining all the 12 chakras that we have, 7 in the body, 4 in the universe. And we will understand what I mean when I say it is a physical manifestation of the energy vibrations that are all around us. That is color. All right. So, like I said, color has the influence of planetary influences, and also it can either have all the 4 elements or 1 or 2 of the elements. Remember our elements: fire, earth, wind, and water. Today we are talking green and blue. So let's start with the blue candle. The blue color in itself, it is a representation of the sky and the sea or the ocean, big waters, waters that have depth. It represents depth in itself, trust, loyalty, wisdom, stability. Faith. Your faith is very deepened, and you've got the representation of heaven. With the blue color, it gives positive vibrations to the body and the mind. Most people use it when they are dieting in their meditation, because the color blue can be used to suppress your appetite. We know we talk about blue Mondays. Why are you so blue? Why are you depressed? So it's very good to be used when you need to suppress something, whether it be appetite, whether it's a mood. So yeah, people use the blue candle when they want to do some sort of suppression of some nature. And this is your dark blues. In culture, we use blue when we have weddings. Basotho seshweshwe se blue, Batswana in their traditional attire in marriage. We know blue is one of the colors that they use most of the time, or it's one of the a color that is there ka seshweshwe sa bona. And then when we talk about blue, again, we need to be very careful. Too much blue, like I said, it's your depression, your sadness. But also too little of blue, you can find someone being very stubborn and unrealistic about life. So blue is a very important color to sort of like balance your emotion, give that balance to the body and the mind. Blue candle, we've got 3 shades of blue. So blue candle is a little bit tricky, and you need to understand all shades and what you need to use each shade for. I will start with the royal blue color. It is ruled by Monday and the planet Jupiter with its male energies. So it is with the royal blue, you are more into your masculine energies. The Jupiter side of it is, the father or the sky gods or the rulers. So it's more masculine, and it's about ruling over situations. It promotes joy and laughter. It influences your spiritual self. It stirs up your spiritual self. So it's very good when you are seeking truths about yourself or truth about the spiritual path that one needs to follow. You can use the blue color. With the dark blue color, the dark blue color is influenced by the planet Saturn, and it is for the day of Saturday. You mostly use the blue the dark blue colors on your Saturdays, and it promotes joy and laughter also, but it is very deep in terms of your dreams and emotions. So if you've got dreams that are not clear, or that are unsettling, that you wake up and you're not sure, or they give you realistic emotions, like you wake up from a dream that you were crying and you are crying, literally you feel hurt, you can use the blue candle to stabilize your emotion and to help also against your emotions in terms of feeling depressed. You can sort of like use the dark blue candle to eliminate those kind of energies in your system. And we have the light or the pale blue. Some call it pale blue, some people call it pale blue, the very light blue color. And this color is ruled by the moon, so it's also very intense in emotion, and it is used on the moon day, Monday. So most of the colors that are ruled by the moon, the best day to use those colors is on a Monday to do the rituals. And then it is spiritually calming, I'll say so. It has spiritually calming energies. So once you've used your dark blue to sort of activate your dreams, or try to understand and find out why are you being so emotional, what's happening, you can use your pale blue or your light blue to help you calm your emotions in terms of your spirituality, and tune into more energy, hear more, see more, visualize clear visions, and visions that are not going to affect you emotionally by giving you anxiety and a sense of not belonging or of not understanding, but you understanding your visions and being able to feel safe in them, even if you don't fully understand, but they mustn't give you too much anxiety. You use the pale blue or the light blue candle to activate your inner or your higher self, your spiritual being. When you need wisdom from within, you can use the pale or the light blue candle in meditation to help with anxiety and also communication between self and spirit. So when you're trying, like I said, to get the answers from within, from your higher self, that is communication. That means you will be talking to the spirit guide, and you will also be hearing what the spirit guide is saying, or what your higher conscious self is saying. That is when you will use your light blue candle. And the pale blues are more Aquarian energies. They are water energies. The moon and the water, when we talk about the planets, or when we are talking about the 4 elements and we do it in detail, we will understand why most of the time where moon is, you will find that water is also involved in terms of emotion and energies, what happens in the relationship between the moon and the water. And you will also understand more why as human beings do we also get affected by the energies of the moon in the same way that water gets affected by the energies of the moon. So when you are doing your inspirational meditation, you can use the blue candle, the light blue candle, to just inspire you to get into your inner self and to boost your confidence and the communication between you and your higher self. We can simply say in summary, it's for harmony, it's for communication, and it's for you to find out your own truth from your inner being. And when I say your own truth, it's because what might resonate with you might not be the same with me. You might feel this is okay, I'm gonna take this path, and for me it's like, no, that's a no-go zone. So it's all about your own truth. Even the teachings that I'm doing, guys, like I said, they are not going to be proven by some scientist somewhere or whatever. These are my truths as Noma, my spiritual truths, everything that I've gone through, taking these candles, bringing them into myself, into my space, using them. So I've only taken out of all the information that I've received and learned what resonates with me and what works for me. So you might go out there and find out more information, and if it works for you, by all means, spirit, it's never it doesn't discard information. Spirit says takes what works for you, and what doesn't work for you, don't discard it. Know that someone else might come into your space that will need the information. So that is the difference between knowledge and wisdom. You need to understand that people in arguments, they say we'll agree to disagree. So in spirit, we also have those kind of moments where what works for you might not work for me, but if it is working for you, by all means go with it. So the element, like we said, is water, and water is a gentle, powerful energy. Ka Sesotho, when we talk about pula, the rain, re bua ka mahlopha a senya. So the rain will bring everything back together, but it can also destroy. Same as water. In water, we can go and cleanse ourselves, but in the very same water, people get washed away, they drown, and it does not, take well to dark or dirty things. And then when we talk about the chakra that we look at when we are talking about the blue candles, we talk about the heart chakra, which is at the center of your chest, and it's sort of like, I'll say, goes into your heart, and the energy, sort of like the vibrations, goes into your heart. But the heart chakra is just here in the middle of your chest. It's all about communication, self-expression, and talking your truth or finding your truth. So if you're please forgive me, it's the blue one is the throat chakra. With the blue candle, we are talking the throat chakra. So it's about talking your truth, it's about communication. So if your throat chakra is blocked, you will not be able to communicate, you'll find yourself talking lie after lie after lie. This is the throat chakra, right in front of your throat. Like it says, that is the location. It's just right in front of your throat. So with the blue candle, like we said, we want to find out the truth. We want to find the truth about our higher self. We want to communicate with our spiritual guide. We want to find out the truth about our higher self. So yeah, we are talking about the throat chakra, the chakra about communication, about truth. And the truth is self-truth, finding out what works for you, standing for what you believe in. Then, I think that is all that we need to discuss about the blue candle. Use your blue candle wisely. Know which color to use, or which shade rather to use of your blue candle. The dark blue one, when you really want to get your dreams in line, understand what you're dreaming about, especially when they make your emotions go wild. When you wake up from a dream and you're still emotional about the dream, your royal blues, just to influence also your spirit, sort of like stir your spirit up and seek the truth in terms of spirit. And your pale or light blue, to calm your spirit and to get everything going, to communicate with your higher self, and to hear not just about communication, you talking, but also communication being a two-way street, where you talk to your spiritual guide or you talk to your higher self, and you also get a sort of like hearing abilities, higher or elevated hearing sense, and you hear what your higher self has to say about you or about the truth that you are seeking. When we talk about the green candle, or the green color rather, let's start with the color. The green color is having energies or vibrations of growth, of nature. So when you see green, you see prosperity, you see growth, you see new beginning, you see a stage of good health, a stage of good life. We know that when things are not going well with our lives, and we're looking outside the window and looking at somebody else's way of living, we always talk about the grass being greener on the other side, and that's exactly what the green color is about. It says when you look on the other side and it's greener, things are good, things are happening that side. So green is all about life, it's all about growth, it's all about new beginnings, fruitfulness, anything that has to do with moving from small to big. That is the color green. And if you are seeing a lot of green in your dreams, this is just a brief. I'm still going to do a stream on dreams, and it will include dreaming of different candles or different colors. But just to say, if you're seeing a lot of green in your dreams, or when you're meditating and you see the color green reflecting in your eyes, it might mean that there's a new beginning. It might mean that you need to start planting a seed. Maybe you've been meaning to start a business and you haven't done anything. It might be time to take a pen and write the name of the business down. It might be time to take a paper and a pen and actually say, this is the kind of business that I want to start, and this is where I'm going to start. These are the people I'm going to talk to. So green is a color that pushes you to understand a new beginning is coming. Take action. With the green color, or the green candle, it is a color of the goddess, but the goddess with her green earth. So when we talk goddess with her green earth, we're saying the goddess is now in a position of, I am healthy, I am in a space of harvest. With green, we are moving from the space of fertility to harvest. So whatever that you have captured in you, whatever seed that you have planted, we can look at the green candle as being the activator of the energies of a woman in labor. For my midwives, you've been carrying a baby for 9 months, and now you are at that stage where you're ready to give birth to the seed that you have planted. Those are the energies that come with the green color, where you are ready to give birth, where you have planted seeds and you were busy in your garden until uhlawula dimela tsa hao. Jwale you are ready to go ulo kotula. It's about harvest. The green color is about harvest, and it's about new beginnings. Maybe you've been looking for a job and now you are just about to get a job. You're about to get into marriage. You are moving to a new town. You are buying a new house. Any new chapter in your life, or if you really want to activate or I'll say speed up a new beginning in your life, you can use the green color to meditate and to invite those new beginnings into your life. So you're moving from a state of fertility and you're saying, I now need to harvest. I've invested so much into whatever that I was doing and it's time to harvest. You can combine your oranges and the green when you are writing your exams, because you are there saying, or your yellow, for boosting memory, to say, I have studied throughout the year and now I'm going into an exam. You put your green color there to say, I've planted a seed. Now it's time to harvest what I have planted. That is green. And green also, it's a representation of, like I said, health. It's the goddess with her green earth. So every time you see a plant green or a tree green, you know that it is healthy. You know that it is ready to bear fruits. If it is a tree that is bearing fruit, if it is a flower, it is ready to be pink or red. In winter, everything is dry, it's not healthy. But the minute it rains, like it's raining now, the grass is green, the trees are green, everything is so beautiful. So whenever you see green, you know there's harmony, because health is exactly that. Health is harmony between physical world, nature, and the spirit world. So all these elements are in peace. They are in harmony. So it's about peace, it's about harmony. When you see green, you know everything is in alignment, everything is balanced, everything is working well. And if you are having a situation where you are struggling, so with green, we talk about growth also. Before I go to what I wanted to say, we talk about growth, and growth can be in any part of your life. It can either be financial growth, it can be spiritual growth, it can be your business growing, family growing for those who are looking to extend their families. It can be your relationship moving from a stage of being boyfriend and girlfriend to actually getting married. It can mean a lot of things. It can be your career movement that you are now. It's a new beginning in your career. You're moving from a position of a lower level to a position of a higher level. It can be you transferring from one place to another in your job. It can mean a lot of things that talk about growth, that talk about new beginnings, because growth is exactly that. Growth is a new beginning for all of us. So if you are facing a situation where you are finding it, I'll say, difficult to grow, maybe you are having bad financial problems, or you're having financial problems, you are not thriving in your studies, you put all the hard work, all that is needed to be done, you are doing the hard work, you are there, you are studying, and every time you have your mental blocks, you use your yellow candles to boost your memory, to focus, to do whatever, but there's still something that's not thriving in a certain area of your life. You can include green in your meditation in order to help renew a situation, or in order to remedy a situation that seems like it's dying. It's sort of like you taking water and watering a plant, and manure for a garden that is dying. So whatever that you have planted, you can use green to revive, to renew, and to remedy situations. And green needs you to also have that positive mentality when you approach it, a mentality of it is going to happen in its season. Like we talk about the goddess in her green earth, because the goddess also understands that earth has to go through all 4 seasons. So there's a time when you're going to see another part brown because it's winter, it's autumn, trees are losing their leaves, everything is dry, there's no rain. But when you see green, she is in a state of joy, of happiness. So she's in a state of joy and happiness, and everything around her is talking about harmony, it's talking about peace, it's allowing us to communicate to our higher self. Goddess in her green earth. That's all. You just need to remember that it's all about prosperity in a new beginning. And you can use it, like I said, to remedy, to revive, and to stimulate growth in your life. So mostly people use it for wealth rituals and manifestation rituals. If you are doing a manifestation ritual, you can also include your green candle. For self-activation and self-love, sometimes we concentrate so much on giving the world outside of our world love, understanding, communication, but with green, it's you being in health with yourself, being in a state of harmony with yourself. So there's no dis-ease with your own self and with your own body, your mind, your body. You are in alignment with nature and in spirit. So that is green. You can also attract good luck with green. Like I said, you revive, you remedy, and you renew your situations. And you can also use it to sort of like provoke the element of earth. Remember, Mother Earth gives us all that we need. From Mother Earth, we get our plants that we eat, and plants that the animals eat in order for us to have our milk, meat for those of us who eat meat, veggies for vegetarians. So when you activate or you invoke the element of earth, you are actually evoking the element of planting a seed and element of growth in your life. Like I've been saying use the green candle if you want to renew, to revive, and to remedy a situation. Use it for a new beginning. Use it to create harmony in your space. Use it to sort of like bring everything together in your space, understanding self-love first. You can never pour from an empty cup. So you need to love yourself in order to love the next person, in order to love the world around you. You need to be healthy. You need to be in alignment with nature and your spiritual being in order to be in alignment or in harmony with the next person that you are talking to, or the next person that you are trying to connect to. So element, I've been saying it over and over again, the element of the green candle is earth, and the day that we can use it, it's Friday or during a waxing moon. So with the moons, when I do the moon, we will understand, but just for you to understand, waxing moon happens after a new moon. So it's when the moon is becoming fuller, and the waning moon happens after a full moon. It's when the moon is becoming smaller. I'm just trying to put it in simple terms so that we can understand when I talk about you can use the green candle mostly during the waxing moon. So now, because we are going into a new moon on Sunday, you can actually use your green candle maybe 4 days after the new moon on Sunday. So around Wednesday, Thursday that's when we're going to start seeing the waning moon actually being visible on our earth, or with our naked eye when we're looking at it. And the chakra, this is where the heart chakra comes in. Sorry, I just confused them there earlier. With the green candle, we are talking the heart chakra, which is right in the middle of our chest, and it expands. You see, it's the whole English sifuba. Chest just went away. Okay, in the middle of our chest, and it expands into our heart. So it's sort of like a rooted chakra that just goes and roots itself into our heart, and it shows unconditional love. This unconditional love starts first with me, and then I can give it to the other person in terms of compassion. So it's unconditional love, it's compassion, and it's joy. Where there's unconditional love, where there's compassion, and we are connecting with each other, there is joy. Everybody is happy. And the green moon is about new beginnings. Who won't be joyful when they've got a new beginning? It's about harmony. Who will not have joy when there's harmony around them? It's about, like I said, growing, and it's all about prosperous things in our life. That is why it is having joy involved, and it will always have that joy involved with it. That is today's information. The blue and the green candle, they are all about harmony. They are all about peace. They are all about connecting us to our higher being and helping us understand what we understand our spiritual beings. That's what they're all about. I'm just trying to get my notebook, see what we are going to do for tomorrow. I forgot the color candles that we're discussing tomorrow. Okay, but the candles that we are talking about today, they are all about us connecting to our spiritual being, and not just connecting, but understanding the spiritual being one with the spiritual being, finding your truth. The throat chakra with your blue candle, it's eliminating all the lies. It's sort of like a candle that forces you to take off the mask. We put the mask so often in public that there was a post that I saw, I think last week, where they were talking about the mask that we put in front of our colleagues, where you become this person with your colleagues, this person with your family, this person at church, this person in business relations, and you are somebody else in every situation that you're in, that you even forget to take off the mask when you are alone. So with a blue candle, it encourages you to be your true self, to take off the mask when you are alone, to clear your throat chakra, the energies of truth, to understand your higher being, to be truthful when you speak to your higher being. And the green is just also walking in the same sentiments to say, understand your new beginnings, understand yourself, understand growth, understand what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I keep saying it, that success is different to all of us. Our definition of success is different, and it might be because of the stages of life that we are in, or it might just be because I'm a nurse and you are an engineer. So a success for an engineer might not be a success for a nurse. And a success for someone who's working might not be success for someone who's already who is a student who's looking to pass their exams, and you are looking for a promotion. Success definition is always dependent on the situation that you're in. Find your truth, connect to your higher self, and stay in your lane. Everybody has their own race. Spiritual journey is exactly that. It's a journey. It's not a destination. It's never about arriving at a place. It's about one needing to be elevated from one spiritual level to another, but you can never say you've reached your destination. That is why we are still going, into uktwasa, because spirit is never having a destination. You're gonna find that spirit is gonna go out of the physical world, but it will still needs to be elevated to another level. That is why we go through the process of uktwasa, because uktwasa means that spirit is coming back into the physical world to sort of like take over from where it left off, because the physical channel that it was using was no longer able to carry it, and it had to rest, and now it's finding another physical channel, but it cannot now come back as a child, or because it has been in the physical world and it has experienced the physical world. So it will use someone like me to come, and how to know is the spirit. It's not actually the physical person who was here, but it is the spirit of that person who lived here on earth. So let me not talk a lot about spirit. That will come for another day. But tomorrow is day 4, and we are talking about the pink and the purple candle. Ooh, purple! I love purple candle, guys. I'm always having purple candles. I love purple. Purple, it's a color. So we're gonna talk about the pink and the purple candle. If I might just say before closing, all the questions that I've been receiving, I am gonna answer them. In terms of the dreams question, guys, dream interpretation is a consultation on its own. When it comes to dreams, context is very important. You cannot tell me you were dreaming of dogs chasing you. There's more to the dream. I need to know more. You must put some meat on the bone, and you putting some meat on the bone means you're going to tell me a dream that might be 5 minutes long or even longer. And that is also going to require me to tap into the spiritual realm. Dream interpretation is not Gogo Noma saying, oh no, okay, fine, I can tell you, if you're dreaming of dogs chasing you, dogs are ancestors, and it means they're either, it's not good to be dreaming of dogs chasing you, but for it to be personal, I will need to get more information, and for me to get more information, it means I need to give you more of my time. So unfortunately, all the messages about dreams in my email, and that is the best way to communicate with me, by the way, learningwithnoma@gmail.com. That is the best way to communicate with me. I don't really attend to Facebook messengers. You're lucky if I responded to your Facebook message. So learningwithnoma@gmail.com. You can send me the email, but you'll probably get a reply telling you, just giving you a brief explanation of the dream and giving you information on how we can book a consultation, how does it work, and where am I available, and how do you book a consultation with Gogo Noma. This is day 3 of Candle Week on Learning with Noma. Tomorrow, day 4. Day 3, we were doing the blue and the green. Day 4 is about pink and purple candles being explained, unpacking them, the meanings, the uses. I hope you are finding the information insightful. Please do share more knowledge, and everything that I'm having now, I will do a sort of like a video, maybe not a live, something that I can pre-shoot and upload on YouTube to just summarize or do a question and answer on candles after the 5 days of Candle Week. Please do join me tomorrow again here on Facebook, 7 o'clock, Learning with Noma. My name is Noma. We are taking a closer look at our health, at our finances, and our spirituality. This week we are concentrating on spirituality, on candles. Color candles, explaining them, unpacking them, making them relevant in our lives, and understanding the vibrational energies that are carried by color in spirit. So that is the whole purpose of this week, for us to be able to bow down and light a candle and understand exactly what kind of vibrational energies we're bringing into our space. It is the day today or tonight. It is 11/11/2020, guys. If you have missed the video, because this is the most powerful manifestation day of the century, if you missed my live stream yesterday, please go to YouTube. I've uploaded the video there. You can check it out here on Facebook page. It is somewhere in the posts, and just learn about tonight. We are preparing for 2021, and we are saying goodbye to 2020. I think we're all just tired of 2020. We need it gone. So watch the video, take advantage of tonight. If you do miss out, don't worry. We are having a new moon on Sunday, or if you are not prepared and you feel like I cannot take advantage of today, the energies are still going to run through until Sunday. The portal is still open of potent energies until Sunday with our super new moon in Scorpio, so you can still take advantage of the new moon. I will be doing, I don't know, maybe tomorrow during the day, just after 12 o'clock. Be on the look. Okay, it was Leavuma, so yes, I'll make a plan in my schedule. Tomorrow after 12 o'clock or just around 12 o'clock, I'll come on live and do a stream on the new moon manifestation ritual, so that we are all ready on Sunday to manifest and bring new changes into our sphere in preparation for 2021. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope that the information was insightful. My name is Noma. This is Learning with Noma. We are changing our lives one lesson at a time, growing together, learning together. Lesedi. Goodbye.